My name is Carmen. I'm the mother of two daughters. I am also a daughter myself and also a sister. No one can ever believe how much a life can change in just 15 minutes.
It was around 2:30 in the morning. Carmen's ex-husband, Herb, had a large weight and tied a rope around it and swung it into the sliding glass door and entered the house. Carmen at first thought it was a burglar. Herb came in and he hit her. He had a bat and he hit her on the side of the head and tied her hands behind her back. And it's at that point she realized that it was her ex-husband. He dragged her from her bedroom across the house, and the girls yelled out to her. She heard them say, "Mom!" She yelled out to them, "Lock yourself in the bathroom and call the police." And at some point, he pulled out what looked like a plastic dishwashing liquid bottle. He squirted it on her, and some of it got on her mouth and she spit it out. The liquid was industrial strength lye. She regained consciousness when she heard the Vermont State Police trooper say, "This is Vermont State Police, come out with your hands up." She didn't know what was on her, but she knew that she needed to get washed, so she immediately just crawled to the bathroom. The attack left Carmen blind in both eyes. I saw Carmen laying on the bed. She was intubated, she was unconscious. She was almost completely wrapped up like a mummy.
My first thought was, I'm in the wrong room.
I recognized her hands and I recognized her teeth.
The doctor told me that they were going to put her into a coma. When I saw Carmen lying there, I had the experience of falling down a hole, and I realized that I had gone into hell, and that was hell on earth. That was truly hell on earth.
The flesh that was burned, that was exposed, was either red or gray. Some of it was brown or even starting to turn like a black. The first morning that we were there, and the doctor came out before we went into the ICU and explained as best he could what had happened and what he was seeing. I leaned forward on my chair and I said to him, "Do I need to go in there and say goodbye to my sister?" And he looked at me and he said, "The chances are more likely she won't survive at this point." 85% of her body was burned. It was basically a race against time.
The nurses were also talking about Carmen not being able to make it. And I said, well, I think you guys forget something, that she has two daughters. And if there's any way that she can make it, she is going to make it.